A cap and gown doesn't make you a citizen. It just means you graduated from a country you might not even belong to. Look at this headline. College student is deported during trip home for Thanksgiving. They show the smiling grad photo, they play the sad music, they tell you she was surprising her family, and then quietly slip in the part where she gets sent back to Honduras. The media always does this, and we know that. They sell you feelings instead of facts. They never lead with person with no legal status gets caught at the airport and immigration law is enforced. Nah, it's always poor college student, heartbroken family, evil immigration system, orange man bad. Here's the truth. If you're here in a country illegally, especially mine, or your status isn't what it's supposed to be, you're playing on borrowed time. And here's the part that they bury. Her family came here illegally in 2013. They applied for asylum. They were denied. They could have appealed it, but they didn't. They were supposed to leave, and they stayed anyway. I bet you they had a nice quinceanera, didn't they? Like they always do. For 10 years, they lived here on borrowed time. No status, no fix, no papers. And now that the daughter gets stopped at the airport, they're blaming everyone but themselves. A diploma doesn't erase paperwork. Good grades don't overwrite the law. We have millions of people waiting in line, paying fees, doing interviews, trying to come here the right way. Are they less important because they don't have a New York Times photographer and a sob story attached to them? You could feel bad for her as a person, but still admit the obvious. If the law says you can't be here, sooner or later, that law is going to show up at the border, at your door, or at the airport on Thanksgiving week. Actions have consequences. That doesn't make the country cruel. That makes it a country.